can't stop.
Won't stop, can't stop, I'm in my zone.
3 voices, 3 opinions, 3 sides. 1 Equalizer, ZTF.
Welcome to the Collins III Brothas with ZTF. I'm Uncle Sean, the architect.
There you go. I'm Richie Rich, the elders of TC3B.
Oh, heard that. All right. Hot Rod, a.k.a. Mr. Humor Ice Cream Truck.
Zeke the Freak, the Equalizer.
Yeah.
Friend of the family, friend of the podcast. Take it all away, baby.
Oh, yeah. Quincy.
That was a full introduction.
Still
Zeke extended it.
I'm watching out, man.
Take you higher, baby. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Coming
Yeah.
Boom,
Take you higher. Let's go.
This is almost like another late start, but I could feel the energy in y'all, especially since I came on just a tad late and,
Go, baby.
everybody was feeling themselves.
Yeah.
All right, so
Let
the
'em
days, would you say, Hot Rod?
Let them cook.
Let them cook. All right, what's today's episode? How would I think the intro of the show and what you consider a theme song or our anthem wouldn't have had a good start as it has if we didn't have the guest we have on today, who has allowed us to utilize the theme song or the anthem, and that's King Lyair.
Sure.
So before
Can you
we
hear
get
me?
to King Lyair, what's
Sure.
up? Oh,
Everything froze. I couldn't hear nothing, and it just came back.
all right. But you got to keep it going like nothing happened, man.
Okay, fuck it. Yo, go.
All right, we got a friend to the family. We got a family member. We try to do the things to keep it all in-house, keep the family going, all the talent within the family. What do you guys feel with today's guest coming on? Our nephew, the very own artist, King Lyair. Some insights. Shoot, go.
Oh, King Lyair. This we have several nephews, and just like the brothers here, the TC3B, he has brothers too. So I hope that this platform is something he can use. It's definitely gonna make it better because he put the beats and he set the tone for what we're trying to do.
Oh, so. Right. This nephew we got coming on today is very, very special to me. I call him King Lyair, Mr. Extraordinaire. You know what I mean? A master of many. What you think?
You know how I felt? Well, y'all know how I feel because, like I said, Ralph let me listen to a song, a.k.a. Uncle Sean. And when I heard Lyair's voice, I told Ralph plain and simple, I said, he got it.
And that's when they removed your intro and put his in there.
Yeah, they got rid of me, just threw mine in the trash, and which was well deserved though, and it was the right move. Absolutely.
But you know what? I never heard your beat, Zeke.
Well, we never got to
let's take a listen. Let's take a listen.
But after hearing Lyair's cut, mine didn't even compare, so it was the right move.
Really? Damn.
Absolutely.
Well, I thought they both was nice. Wait, can I hear Zeke the Freak's beat again before we bring in our extraordinary guest?
No, we actually never recorded it.
Right. So just to bring everybody up to speed, it would be nice to have that, but I had a power outage, and I'm thankful I'm on right now. I do whatever it takes to make sure I get on when we scheduled to get on. I mean, that's just what I do. As the architect, I'm trying to build shit and keep it together. And I don't know what kind of cement they be doing the buildings with, but that's the type of shit I'm trying to use. The right cement to keep this shit together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Glue. I noticed you didn't go.
I just feel like y'all ever been in a hot air balloon and it goes up and the air come out and you go straight down? I'm kind of feeling like I'm in a hot air balloon right now.
No.
But
I don't feel it.
Never been in a hot air balloon though.
Yeah.
And I don't even feel it. I'm not even sure what Hot Rod is referring to.
Damn. Yeah.
But let's back up real quick before we bring in our guest. And, Zeke has the artistic talent also with music, You want to hit him with a little harmony, Zeke? Just a tag?
No. This is not about me. It's not about me today.
But I wanted to say, you
don't want
helped me
Zeke to steal the show like that. Come on,
you helped me out with the overall decision, to go with what we did go with King Lyair.
Absolutely.
They had another track with several other artists, and after taking a listen to some of their lyrics, and then you heard King lyrics on that same other track, what was your response? Like, compared to
like
King
I said,
Lyair,
I mean, I heard some of the other, voices and things like that.
Yeah.
But soon as he came in, I said, need to look no further. This guy right here has it.
Yeah, my memory's gone though, Zeke. I need to hear this. Yeah.
It's going.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The Great Quincy, because I call him the Great Quincy. Once Quincy passed, I said, "Oh, Zeke's going to take over." The Great Quincy,
Yeah.
And I just need to hear what we're talking about. But okay.
We already said we didn't have that clip. That clip is not there. So
Do we have anything?
But you know what?
Can we get a new
what I was
host?
reminded of, Zeke,
With the clip.
is a still toe.
All right, go ahead.
No. Thank you. But way back, I'm talking about Christmas, like my other side of the family, Christmas, New Year's Eve, party time, is certain people you want to have around. And it just came back to me on how entertaining this guest was from the gate.
Oh, yeah.
And so
King Lyair extraordinaire brings the
of,
energy. I agree, Rich.
Anything comes out of this guy, right? I'm not surprised.
He's full of energy.
Let's do that.
And I'm gonna agree with Richie Rich. We're gonna have to work on our stepping on toes.
Right.
No, you gotta get the boots, man. You gotta get the boots.
All right.
That's all
We gotta order some steel toe boots. Let me put that down.
That's it. Yeah, it's gonna be required. Maybe a hard hat. We don't know yet.
Let's
Zeke,
roll
get some help.
The Equalizer. He's like, let's keep it rolling. I mean, I can see it in his face.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Today's episode is titled Keep Rockin', the official anthem behind TC3B with ZTF. The official artist of the theme anthem song is King Lyair. King Lyair, so where we at? Today's guest represents a lot of this conversation we've been having as far as talent and just finding and making that choice to know he was the right one to go with the theme song. He's our nephew, creator of the official TC3 anthem, Keep Rockin', founder of Hard Work, No Free Time. He's an artist, he's an entrepreneur and visionary. And, I'm going to keep it 100 with this. I always said Lyair has $1 million ideas, and it's just all about taking action on those ideas. And so if you do need $1 million idea, King Lyair is the one to go to. So he made time for us so we can talk to him about his song and the future release and other things he's got going on. Let's give it up for King Lyair.
They took over our intro song. Put my man, the great Zeke, to the side.
What's up? What up? What up, though?
All right, yeah. So in the edits, I'm gonna throw the joint on. King Lyair, what's going on, baby?
Yeah. Talk to us. Let him cook.
Checking in. Just landing, you heard?
Let him cook.
All right, there we go. Who want to start first?
Well, he said he just landed. I'd like to know where you were coming from. You know what I mean? You coming from another country, Paris or what? Spain? Where you coming from, King Lyair extraordinaire?
To the uncle's Slayer. You know what I'm saying? We here, the nephew. You know what I mean? I'm here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how we can put our thinking caps on and keep on rocking. You heard?
My man, let him cook.
I think we all silenced. Now he's like, this motherfucker smooth.
That nigga just came from Nassau.
Nah.
Smooth as shit. Okay.
That nigga said I've been around the sun twice today, huh?
Well, I mean, like I said, I prefer to start out, letting the guests always kind of introduce themselves and kind of give us a little background on, from what they were to where they are now, So that's what I like to see at the beginning.
That's right. And now I don't want to put your age out there like that, Lyair, but I'm trying to flash back on.
No, you can do it.
Well, no, I'm going back. I'm just saying where I can position myself.
Age ain't got nothing on this motion, you heard?
What I'm saying is, though, I'm trying to recall when I was your age where you are now. where my head was, and it doesn't matter where it was. You're right, because the amount of talent that we're talking about that you possess, I couldn't touch that back then or even now.
Well,
So
Richie never played lacrosse.
Well, I mean, lacrosse is a gifted sport, there, Mr. Dr. J.
Yeah.
King Lyair. Have you ever played lacrosse? King Lyair.
Yeah.
Let's focus in on the guest, baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've never
sir.
played lacrosse, but I've played tennis.
So lacrosse is pretty much like
it
tennis.
is, baby.
My extraordinaire, my man.
All right,
Yeah, I played tennis.
let me hit
So
you with
lacrosse
this,
is
King.
a soft sport. Okay. I hear you.
Let me hit you with this,
Okay.
King.
Mhm.
Hard work, no free time, right?
Correct.
All right, where you going with that? Like, where'd that come from? You know, how does that play into your daily life, and how does that make you move? You know, on a daily.
How does it make me move on a daily?
Yeah,
Well, hard work, no free time is a constant reminder to myself. Just hearing it is motivation. You know what I'm saying? It started off as a rap, hard work, no free time. And I started it with those words. You know what I mean? And it ended up being one of the best raps I could recite. So I was like, I like those words. It's a constant reminder of myself and just focus, period. Like, it's hard for me to focus. I ain't gonna lie. So to have it be promoted in many ways through music, clothing, just seeing it, I just like, this is taking me places. You know what I mean? So gotta lead by example with the brand, the name, you know?
yeah, no, that makes sense. You know, people listen to daily motivational stuff in the mornings and do different things. So that's why I was, you know, asking that keeps you motivated and keep you moving. That makes sense. So from there, hard work, no free time. As an artist, like I said, you know, you growing up, the most talented, one of the most talented nephews in the family.
Well, probably
And-
the most talented, but go ahead.
Appreciate it.
I know you have things on the horizon. The specific song that we have now as an anthem, how did you come up with that? Because I really didn't tell you that's the one I was going to use. I said I wanted that one. We had several other ones. So speak on some of the other tracks we made, you know, with some of the other artists, and then finally finding out that we were going to utilize Keep Rockin'.
Yeah. First, can you apologize for Zeke for taking over the intro, you know, and tell me how good his song was, but it just wasn't great like yours.
You got to tell them the background, Hot Rod.
My fault.
I mean, Zeke was one of the artists, just didn't pan out. Yeah,
No, Zeke was the best artist we had, and until King Extraordinaire Lyair came along. Like, cool,
I appreciate that, y'all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
honestly,
man, absolutely.
me doing the music, honestly, I was just having fun with it. You know what I mean? You know, trial and error. You know, I come to your house a lot. You know what I mean? You got the studio, and I'm always in a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's make your own beat or, you know, rewrite those lyrics again, do it over. You know what I mean? That's cool, but it could be better. So I was in one of those modes, and I was like, I watch Martin, Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? I want people to get up and dance when they hear that, you know, we coming. You know what I'm saying? I want them to stand up type of feeling. And I just had fun with the song. You know what I mean?
Well,
I just had fun.
Yeah, pretty much. So Zeke beat was hard sweat. He was up at nights putting the beat together, and you was watching Martin just put a beat together and took over our intro. So
Nah.
amazing.
Just growing up, just the energy.
Hey,
You
Quinn,
know?
this is fucking amazing, man.
someone-
You was up at nights calling 4 o'clock in the morning. Yo, check it out. This nigga watching Martin. God damn.
Nah,
King
but-
Lyair.
No, but you just have to sometimes realize, you know, you have to be humble, you know. And like I said, I
Shout
told
out to the
her when I
king.
heard the song, I said, that's it.
What you say?
Period.
What you say? Okay.
Come on, man.
said-
I remember many holidays or parties. I go to bed at 2, 3 in the morning. My man still be up kicking it, just kicking it non-stop. So,
Yeah, we concentrating on
There
the
you
King
go.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Nah, but I had fun with the song, man. I did we did probably like 3 songs, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be many seasons of this podcast to come, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have a pick of the litter, you know what I'm saying? Have
That sounds promising.
have a whole album to release with the
Mhm.
podcast, you know what I'm saying? And it's just
Now,
dealing with
Spend your time now.
I do have a
Lyair,
for the
I'm
podcast.
sorry. I'm sorry, Equalizer.
Zeke collaborate with him.
no.
lyrics.
One of my questions was like what you're doing right now. Are you doing it all on your own, or are you like part of a crew, or part of a organization that's helping you, or is this pretty much all a solo mission?
Right. Zeke would like to know that.
I would never say solo, because connections is like the biggest part of, the next door that could be open. So I'm definitely talking to other people and connecting with other people. But so far as the music go, I like to like stay in my own bubble, you know what I mean, within my own creativity. And yeah, just try to be different. You know what I'm saying? See what I come up with. But honestly, even when COVID happened, I think that was like one of my biggest changes within myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been with somebody or around somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whether I wanted to or not, I was always around. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. I was able to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? And really pay attention to what's going on within my own self, and found myself and my sound a little bit. And it's just getting a little better and better and better. I feel like it's getting better. Y'all feel like it's getting better. I love just creating, period. So,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, collaboration is always good, But like I said, sometimes when you are in a collaborative effort, you tend to run into problems with people. Because if somebody's not on the same page as you, it's an issue.
Right.
And sometimes I know some people think that by myself I don't have to deal with the issues. I can be in full charge of my destiny. So, but I mean, however you decide to do it, I wish you the most success. So just you gotta eliminate the garbage though.
Absolutely.
And you may come across that, and you may have to eliminate people, but hopefully you don't have to face that. So,
listen, your whole life,
been there and done it.
You're being put through challenges, man. Every year's, it's like, okay, you in school, got 12th grade, but it ain't done. You know what I'm saying? We get older. Whatever your age is, whether you want to put it out there or not, it's gonna keep going up. So whatever you learn within that year is either gonna take something with you or just remain the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, rant on the past too much, because we already in this lane where we just.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We moving forward.
Are you working on anything right now, King Lyair?
I'm always working on something. I'm always working on
Can we hear a little bit
thing.
of something that you've been working on lately? The last 12 hours? Because I know you hard work, no free time. So I know you're working 24/7.
I mean,
we hear a little snippet of something you're doing?
I would do that, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Will I have to send it to Uncle Sean?
Oh no, let's hear it right now. Let's hear it right now, real quick.
Yeah, no, the in order for him to share his screen and then share that would kind of.
Oh, we can't even hear it.
So no.
Okay.
Just give us maybe 2 or 3 titles that you're working on or whatever, and then maybe I could slip it in on an edit and play a couple things or whatever.
I just started a song called "Hit Me with the Follow."
All right. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Just give us a couple titles you're doing.
Hit Me with the Follow. I got a song called "I Do." And it was a challenge. That song was like a challenge to myself, because again, I wanted to be in motion. I wanted to be doing something. So like every other bar is like, I do, I do, I do. And then I had to just fill in those bars, but each bar was motion. You know what I'm saying? And it had to, you know what I mean?
So all these beats you did yourself?
Majority of the beats I'm doing myself, and I'm trying to focus on more of creating from scratch the beat, the vocals, the mixing. It's a lot. but I'm trying to do it all myself. So again,
So I know now.
Yeah.
I know you with
the great Zeke do all his
Sean.
himself. Yeah.
Is my audio on? Or
No, we
Absolutely.
didn't hear you, Richie. We seen your lips moving.
no, we can hear
Go
you.
ahead. You were saying something?
no, I wouldn't say anything. Go ahead.
No,
Go
we
ahead,
can
man.
hear you.
Yeah,
No,
we
but
can
the
hear you now.
beats, it's definitely majority of these songs that I'm gonna be releasing will be, all touched by me.
Majority, oh, you mean somebody else may have provided the beat?
No. I'm making the beats, is what I'm saying. What I
Okay.
will be releasing
Gotcha.
will be from me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when he's with Uncle Sean Entertainment on some of this stuff, does he turn his work into you or no?
Yes. So the first release that we're working on is the Anthem. And so that's due to release on July the 31st, a Saturday. And we're going to work our way to that. So, I mean, I think that's a good segue into, again, everybody have their own process on how they create. And so it's never too late to do anything. So let's start with, how many unfinished projects do you think you have? Just give us a number. And then, prior releases from today, any history of any other releases, and then now, where do you go from there in the future? And,
All right. Well,
I'm trying to, I mean, this is still a good thing because you've been putting in time over the years and all that matters. So people don't see and understand that the background of what it took for you to get where you are now. And, no telling what potential you still have and what could be done in the future. So that's where I was. All right, go ahead.
all right. So ask that again.
It sounds like
You said a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll break it down.
No.
It sounds like.
Take it easy on him, Collins. Take it easy.
You gotta dumb that down a little bit.
He does all his own beats. The great Zeke. You know what I mean? He does all his own.
No. So first,
no, because I just want to make sure when I'm answering this question
to your beats that you do.
I want to make sure I'm answering this correctly. That's all. That's
the first release.
No. That was a good question.
First
I
release.
think we're going to go back to Zeke. Okay, can we get his beats back on and we're going to get rid of King Lyair the Extraordinaire? I ask him the question again.
The first release you have coming up is July the 31st.
correct.
All right. Trying to stay focused on that project and see that all the way through until July the 31st. We got to come up with the cover art, maybe a short video shoot, social media, marketing, promotion. We got to try and do it right leading into July the 31st. Now,
Correct.
This is the first release I'm working with you on. Has there been any other releases or anything else? And then just give me a number on how many unfinished projects you think you have.
To answer that, I probably got like 1,000 tracks that I haven't released because the way my mind is, and I'm not gonna lie, I lose interest and I need to work on finishing and following through to the end. I have yet to do that. And it's like reading a book. I might read a couple chapters, but I haven't finished it. But that's just me. Everybody's different. That's my thing. I find a subject, I get interested, and then I at least put 1 or 2 verses into a song, and then I leave room because I've always been with my brother or my friend or something, and I always leave room for them. And I haven't released anything because I was not sure on how to release it correctly, and I didn't want to do all of this I wouldn't say for nothing, but not the right way without enough knowledge. Like I've found enough knowledge on how to make the beat and record myself and edit it in a way where it sounds appealing to the ear. But I don't know how to release it, publish it, get credit for it the right way, protect myself and my music. There's been there's been times where I've lost music because this is like my third MacBook. And I've done music on those laptops and maybe have dropped or, spilled something on it. And then that laptop was done and I had to get another one and I just lost music, but I just kept going. You know what I mean?
And let me just say on top of that, again, over the years, regardless of the reasons you have, like,
right,
it's unquestioned you are a talented guy.
Correct.
And so you always hear, people like Prince, he had all kind of written songs and stuff that he never did or whatever. Talented people have issues and problems with, certain things like you're saying. And this is what I'm going to try and help you with. I mean, we've tried over the years, but this is our first true song. We're going to try and make sure we have this release done right for July the 31st.
Appreciate
and this is, hey, no problem. And this is where, again, this could be the start of your beginning where all your materials start coming to light. You can share your stuff with the world and they can see what we already seen over the years. Like the talent is there and everything else is there. Just have to put that shit in motion. And then once that train start going, I think the world
I think everything he needs is right here in front of us.
Absolutely.
What he needs is a agent like Zeke, the Equalizer, because he knows what it takes to start something and follow through and go all the way to the finish. No, for real, Zeke. No, all jokes aside, I know I'll be joking. With the group and everything, you know how to start and make sure it's
one at a time. One at a time.
No, but let me say. I know I joke, but all jokes aside, though, Zeke, for real. He might need that help from you where you could carry him. I'm telling no, seriously. I know you laughing, but you know it's true. You know it's true. Got to start something and you make sure that shit is done. Complete.
All right, let me say this here. The one thing I want to say, like, I like what he said because what I want you to do, like you said, you admitted to yourself that you kind of lose interest, and that's why you have a lot of unfinished work.
Right.
But what you want to do now is break that habit, because if you do get a record deal, you're going to be put in a position where you have to finish something, and you don't want that bad habit still lingering when you get in a position where you are forced to finish.
Right.
So you want to kind of break that habit now. So if there is something that you have that's not finished, go back and finish it. And you get into the habit of finishing your product. Because that way, like I said, you never know. Somebody might hear you and they say, you know what, dude, I want to bring you on. You want to be in the habit of being able to finish your work.
And I think you need somebody to walk them through it, Zeke.
They always say, you're not waiting for your opportunity, you're preparing for it.
Absolutely. But this is my thing.
So remember that.
It's like this, man. I've learned everything that I've learned from watching, you know what I mean? You guys, my cousins, my friends, and I've been interested in many things, to the rapping, to the singing, to the DJing, to the making beats, to the wanting to film, to being a dancer, to playing sports, anything. I've always gave it my best, you know what I'm saying? But the older you get, I'm definitely realizing that some of these things have to, you gotta apply it to generate some type of stability with the talent. You know what I mean? So I'm focusing on that. I'm focusing on that. And this podcast is helping me a lot because I got my uncles right here. You know what I'm saying? And we locking in, you know what I'm saying? One song is all it takes for a lot of artists. You know what I mean? Can they complete it? I'm put to the challenge and I'm ready.
All these guys been down the recording lane. Zeke, Hot Rod, Uncle Sean. And one of the main reasons I get up and do this podcast because I have no talent. Everybody knows that.
Nah, cut
I don't
that
do
out.
social media.
Cut that out.
You played lacrosse.
Stop the lies.
You played lacrosse,
I'm saying,
baseball. You was a boxer, ice hockey. You did it all. Man. Stop it.
Lacrosse. Ask Jim Brown about that one. But yeah. Anyway, that's real. But the thing is that is you know we're the older guys, Lyair, and you are the king. And
the youngest motherfucker I know.
Everybody has its time, and it's your time because as brothers TC3B and with Zeke the Freak, we're here, all right, and we're in the fourth quarter of our lives. You're not even at halftime.
Fourth quarter,
right? We got 2 followers right now.
We look sad as shit just now.
I want to be around when you introduce the finance to the stability and the stuff that Zeke's talking about. I want to be here to enjoy that with you. So, and we have more family. Like you got how many brothers? You got 12 brothers, right? I know my sister had like 13.
Zeke could coach him right through that.
But it was hard not cutting you off. Or I see what Hot Rod, you want to jump in there. First of all, nobody's on their true fourth quarter. Like the pastor said, he's on his fourth quarter. You know, we may be
in overtime. He said
what he meant to say is every day is like the fourth quarter. We always giving it that last winning game shot.
That's that hard work, no free time shit right there. Yeah. You got to pull that in, Rich. Hard work, no free time, baby.
Well, no, I was just speaking like that. I was just putting a little emphasis on the generation gap.
No,
I was just speaking on the gap.
I'm messing with you.
Like, yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying, I can't even remember when I was nephew's age. You know what I mean? And that was
a long time ago, Rich.
That's what I'm trying to say. And to hear this, to have this conversation, like we don't have to be together. As TC3B don't even have to exist. But the fact that it does makes you feel good about family. You know what I mean? Keeps you in touch, even if you don't want to be in touch with family. It helps. Then you're reminded of the energy that exists in the family on a daily. Yeah. And King Lyair is one of them. He's just one.
That's the only time I talk to you guys. I don't want to talk to my family.
But the last thing I want.
See, that's a problem.
Don't want to.
But the last thing I wanted to say also was, and just to reiterate what I was saying about finishing, was because, everybody knows here that I was in the singing group and we had a person talented like you. Mm-hmm. Extreme talent, so rare. But you know what his main problem was? He couldn't finish anything. He could not complete or finish anything. And it was such a wasted talent. And I hate to see that happen to anybody else, especially when I see that you're talented. All I can say is, finish. That's going to be one of the most important things you ever do is finish what you start. Trust me, with that talent, don't waste it, finish, and you'd be surprised, man, you're going to accomplish so much. Some people give up not even realizing they're giving up. And that's what he was. I don't know if he didn't realize how talented he was, but he couldn't finish.
Can I say something to that?
Yeah.
He might be your dad too, though. We don't know.
It's cool, maybe. But
no, I'm man that couldn't finish. He talking about. I know what he talking about.
I'm in his shoes now. Okay. You know what I mean? And this is where I'm at with the finishing thing. At the end of the day, no talent is wasted. You feel me? If they're unfocused, they might not just have the right people around them, and they may need somebody to give them that push to be around them to remind them you the shit. You know what I mean? Can we cuss on here?
Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, to remind you the shit.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Listen,
what you mean? Can we cuss? You've been around us long enough to know you can fucking cuss any fucking time you want. Go ahead.
Listen, y'all need to know.
Fuck
you the shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And you may need that little push, and my uncles is here, you know what I'm saying? Just like they're giving me that push. I'm here because I need that push. You feel me? I need that reminder to be like, nephew, you got it. Because some people don't got people to say those words to them. And it may just need those words to spark they firecracker to make them blow. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
like one of my girls popping me off. But go
you
ahead.
got it. And every time I look in this camera, and this is why I chose streaming to stream as well, is because not only am I talking to people randomly, I'm talking to myself every time I look into this camera, and is every second is a reminder of, you know what I'm saying, you are always here. Look at yourself. It's like a mirror. You could practice with yourself through any situation and get yourself out of any situation.
Just don't play with yourself, but okay.
So like
Not every day.
This first episode
You're going
on
blind.
the journey to be focused and
Playing
take
your
flight
glasses.
on the music
That's why you got
and
the
all of that
shades
stuff.
on.
Look, you take them off. Look, listen.
Oh, damn.
Oh, this nigga blind.
Listen.
Stop jacking off. It's like, go ahead.
Listen, the music is something that I do love. No, but seriously,
So
you gotta just lock in, man. And being here is one of those situations where I'm forcing myself, and my uncles is giving me the opportunity to be like, listen, we here for you. We on your team, the coaches, and lock in, nephew. And I'm saying with them, lock in, unks. This is the time. Every episode is changing somebody else's life as we speak, or whenever it's released. Somebody need to hear just some words of motivation. And our family, we connected. We got that connection. It just worked like that. So, you know,
What's that saying? What's that saying? They say such and such, but the master of none. How it goes? See,
I mean, listen,
that you brought up one
That's
of the
your
points
thing
I was
to talk
going to
about.
bring up.
that's your thing. Then own it.
One of the points, well, I have 2 points feeding off of what you were talking about, but that was one of them. You know, somebody's going to hear this and it's going to relate to them and it's going to help them in a certain way. And, you know, we don't know how many people that may be. So even if it's just one, that's still something good.
yeah, or two.
Two, you know, this podcast, the brothers and Zeke, is a living example of it's never too late to do anything. You know, we got things to say. I haven't seen any brothers podcasts or like Rich was saying, having to get together and being able to talk. And, you know, we'll smooth it out as we go. Everything's not perfect right now. And, you know, this was 2 or 3 years in the making, and we're finally now sharing it with the world. So everything that happened leading up to us finally now sharing it is gone. Now we're moving forward, staying focused and doing what we got to do. And the other thing I was going to say, you know, there's plenty of Michael Jordans. Like, you're a potential Michael Jordan with all your talent, but there's only one.
No, I disagree.
Well, no, listen.
Ain't plenty.
I disagree. Look,
There's only one mic.
Wait.
Yeah,
Let me finish my point.
One mic,
Let me-
and then it's everybody else.
Let me finish
you
my point.
got it all fucked up.
No,
Let me finish. Wait. No.
No, you said there's plenty of Michael Jordan.
Let me finish my point.
No.
Let me finish my point.
all right.
But you got to
There's
correct
plenty of
statement
LeBron
first.
James.
God damn, let me get it out, baby.
My bad, my
There's
bad.
plenty of Michael
One mic.
Jordans. There's people out here that's better than Michael Jordan, but haven't
Hell
done.
no, nigga. Is you crazy?
Let me finish.
Disagree.
Basketball?
My bad.
Let me
I
You
finish.
lost your goddamn mind.
Let
You
me
can't
finish.
finish talking crazy.
Let me finish the
Jack
point.
of all
You better take your
trades.
medication.
Because-
To be realistic,
I've had-
You done fucked
I've
up,
had
man.
this conversation
Oh,
with
it's better
somebody.
than Michael Jordan in basketball.
It was so
Nigga,
good.
you lost
It's
your
the Michael
fucking
Jordan.
mind. I
Listen.
can't even listen to you no more.
Hit a name,
There's-
any player in the
Hey,
world.
Lyair,
There's-
take over. We need a new host. That's
This is what you do to Michael
There's
Jordan.
plenty of Michael Jordans out here,
bullshit, man. You still
but
saying that crazy
they,
shit.
they just haven't had the
No.
opportunity.
Oh, let him get it out.
Michael-
Let him get it
yeah.
out. Let him get it out. Let him
There's
get it out.
plenty of Michael Jordans out here.
Oh,
The
I can't even
ones-
hear. I can't listen to it.
The ones that
I'ma have to
play on the
agree.
playground that we haven't seen, and for whatever
That ain't Michael
reason,
Jordan.
they haven't had the opportunity Michael Jordan has
Yeah,
had
never
in order
did.
to show the world that
And I
there's
can
only
agree with
one
that.
Michael Jordan.
It'll
And
never
so
be.
this is what I'm saying for you.
Right.
There's only one King Lyair. You know, there was only one Prince. There's plenty of people out there with talent like Prince. There's only one Prince, though. There's only one Michael Jordan because they had the opportunity and made it happen. So that's what you got to do for yourself. You want to be one and only King Lyair. There's plenty other talent out there just like you, or even better.
Right.
But if you don't take action to make it happen for yourself, nobody will ever know King Lyair. And then you'll have, you know, all this here background noise shit when I say there's plenty of Michael Jordans out there. There's plenty more talent out there than Michael Jordan, but the opportunity, the playground, They just didn't make it off the playground, like Zeke was saying.
No.
Off the bench.
They could come in off the playground from outer space.
What was it? Team member or your band member or whatever? Had all the talent in the world, but he just couldn't finish nothing. And so maybe if he changed that,
Space was leaning
then
on
he could have been the
jack
next
of all trades is a
best
master
thing or
of
whatever.
none.
Right.
There it is. Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, but don't listen to your Uncle Sean talking about there's plenty of mics. No, it's not. It's one mic, and then it's everybody else. I don't give a fuck if they're on the basketball court, if they're on Mars or the moon. There's only one mic, and then it's everything else on the basketball court.
And this is
three sides to every story.
Obviously, hey, Zeke, I need you to balance this out because obviously these motherfuckers was not listening. You know, you got to listen to the whole thing.
We're listening.
No, I'm talking about your other uncles.
Say this.
Oh, yeah.
Let me say this. I kind of can relate to what Ralph is trying to say because one of the best singers that I've ever heard in my life was at a talent show who never made it, who never got that opportunity. But to this day, I have not heard anybody sing, even the professionals, that sang as good as she did.
Right.
So what Ralph is saying is true. There are a lot of
No, it's not.
Ralph guy. You talking about
Uncle Sean, Ralph, A.K. Ralph. But there are a lot of talented people out here, but a lot don't get the chance. Not saying they can, but they can play just like Mike and haven't got the chance. So I understand. But that has nothing to do with King Lyair right now.
No, it has everything to do with King Lyair.
Because from the back.
Unless he get himself out there.
Where you at?
I don't want to get too off topic. But what I'm saying is yes. But the thing is, like you said, Lyair, there's only one King Lyair.
Facts.
And Ralph can't stress that enough. Right. So you take the advice of what we said. You finish what you started. Stay focused. If there's people in your life that are holding you down, you gotta let them go.
I ain't gonna lie. My circle is a dot, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but if there's anybody in that circle that's not on your page and not helping you, you gotta chop them, and the sooner the better.
I've been in situations where when I first started the music or tried to do it on my own or whatever, sitting amongst friends talking about what we need. You know what I mean? Oh, we need this, or we can't do that unless we get the laptop, unless we get the microphone, unless we get the piano, unless we get this, that. I done worked and got every last piece that we talked about and some, and learned how to use all of it. And now it's like I'm the label. And now they come back to me, and it's just like, now I still love you, friend. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like now I'm so focused on, perfecting all of this stuff and using it. Where were you at when those conversations was had, and then you didn't pitch in, and it's like I fuck with you, but it's like you're not on the same motion as me, and I don't feel like slowing down. You're going to have to catch up so we can have the same conversation musically and talk about the same subjects. And you know what I mean?
Right. You are extremely talented, but I just want to ask you this question because the family is, how family talk, gossip, this and that, and I call it the streets talking, but the family talking. Is it true that one of your cousins took one of your beats and won a Grammy off of it?
So it wasn't. So listen. It wasn't my beat at all, and I would never say that.
Don't name no names, but I'm just saying I heard that.
I would never say anything is taken. You know what I'm saying? If I'm working and I don't know how to get credit for something at all, that's just.
But is it true? Did you have any part of that beat and he won a Grammy off of it?
No,
it's not true.
It's not true. It's not true.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, do I feel like I should have had credit? And this is not even just fam. This is many songs that's been out. I think I put in some input that is out there that I feel like I should have got credit for. That's out there, literally. Mm-hmm. And it was and like I said, with those laptops, you know what I'm saying? I had a laptop taken and I've had music on there, and then all of a sudden this music
wasn't copyrighted. Okay.
I didn't protect myself. You feel me? So me just putting something out there and not knowing how to copyright it and if something happens and you hear it, I didn't take the time to learn how to do that. So now it's very important to make sure that if I do release anything, to make sure that it's protected. You know what I mean? And
well, that's one thing I was going to harp on is definitely know the business side of the industry.
Right.
Because that, like you said, you can protect yourself from so much, which I didn't even know at the time when I was out there. Because I mean, I believe that we had a few songs stolen from us, and because I hear certain songs, I'm like, wait a minute, it sound like us. And come to find out, these people were around at the time we were doing this stuff. So you got to make sure whatever you do, copyright your music, get the publishing rights if you can. Because like I said, I didn't realize how important the business side of knowing the business side of the music industry will mean so much as you progress in your career. So definitely, get on top of that for sure.
And that's what I'll say over the years, what I've been trying to preach for the longest. And I know, y'all didn't like certain things and, what I was trying to establish and keep consistent or, bring out original talent and original music and, instead of worrying about legal stuff down the road. And to me, that was part of the growing also. And I think you mentioned, you learned some things of what I was at least trying to help with and trying to do or whatever. And I don't think we really got to grow into really getting into doing things. And you guys grew and you grew into, where you are and as an artist today now. And again, the most talented guy, natural talented artist that I know, not only in the family, but outside of the family. Same thing for, I'll say Dells and of course, Breeze. We've had talent in the family that went unnoticed up to this point. And like I said, Uncle Sean Entertainment and just Uncle Sean period has always tried to help bring that talent out. And to me, I'm still trying to do that. I mean, podcasts and everything else, we're trying to move ahead and build a brand.
With the paperwork side of all that. You're very good.
You definitely got me
doing a good job. Doing a good job, Uncle Sean.
You can see little notes and stuff like that, but I wasn't even doing that.
Right.
I'm like, don't talk to me unless it's on paper. I'm like, oh, and you still talking.
Yeah. And you look at the stories of, you seen it like what happened to the TLCs,
right?
And the youngsters and groups like that, how they just so anxious. Yeah, they're so anxious to just get out there. They sign the most ridiculous contracts. They make no money. I mean, the record company's making all the money, and the artists, man, wind up broke after selling millions of copies. That's some of the saddest stories I've ever heard in my life, man.
Hold on, give me a second.
Go ahead, bro.
Legend.
Oh shit!
For real?
What happened?
Legend, I need you to be
That's the extraordinaire shit.
My bad.
I'm getting
What just happened? Did the electricity go out again?
Damn.
What?
Did he say, excuse me?
I mean, my electricity went out earlier. Shit.
I'll be right back.
Now, that's just years like that shit like that. Like every 15 minutes.
All one fan was like,
let's go, baby.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. All of those imperfections and all the mistakes that we made while we were doing music with you, even though it gave us a heartache, being older now, we realize how important it is to get those steps done and how easier things could be if we just do those things and get that out the way and do it correct. Now I don't have to come to you and be like, yo, do this. Yo, did you do that? Did you send this? Just make sure you come correct with not just you, but in life, period. That's how you got to come correct. All that hard shit. I'm telling you this. You think it's a heartache. Go ahead and try to learn something else. They're going to have a list probably 100 times worse than what I just told you. You know what I mean? So emotionally, all in your head, just get it done and unravel this packet. You know what I'm saying? That's you feel as though it's a challenge, because if you don't unpack that, you're gonna be stuck. We ain't moving at all. We just like a car in the mud. Wheels are just spinning. You got your foot on the gas. I see where you want to go, but we ain't going nowhere, my man. You know what I'm saying? There's steps to this. But yeah.
There's steps and levels. So
Yeah,
like I was
steps
saying
and levels.
before, there's plenty of Michael Jordans, right? There's levels to shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
my
fault.
God, man.
All right, Larry, I think he's looking
at-
Hey, Zeke, I think he's looking at your head.
Man.
See the ball head, they think
It's
Michael
marvelous.
Jordan.
Totally unnecessary.
He say Steph Curry, LeBron James.
He must be an
Michael
Eagle
Jordan,
fan.
baby. Michael
Yo.
Jordan, man.
Whoa,
I mean, he must be an
Watch
Eagle
out.
fan.
I wanna be,
That's
I wanna
Two
be
Super Bowls,
like
we just like
Mike.
the Cowboys.
Go
Hey,
Birds.
5. No, you can't sit down
Yo,
at the
yeah.
table with a
Don't even
got
get
your
started
Space
with
Jam
that.
order.
Yeah, don't get started with that.
Never
he
be
done lost his
MJ.
fucking mind.
Yo, listen, we get ready to go into the
Jordans.
we get ready to go into the rapid fire. But before we do, wait a minute. So you used to play and had potential to be in the NBA. Would you say that's right, Hot Rod?
Oh, absolutely.
Were
They
you
call
a
me
potential?
Doc Collins. They call me Doc Collins.
Were you a potential Dr. J too?
I mean, you know, some of my moves that remind people of Dr. J, but you know,
You
I
see,
could never be no Michael Jordan.
that's a
you
good
know?
example. See, 'cause
Dr. J could never be no Michael Jordan.
I threw the Dr. J 2 out there and he accepted it. He's supposed
Yeah.
to be no.
Yeah.
I was going to be
No,
Stacey
no.
Collins.
You
One.
got look.
That's what I'm
and the
trying to
dude
tell you.
Before the Doc, I forget
When
his
you
name.
think you like somebody, like he said,
was
they were
like-
calling him Doc. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
see,
you got-
you check his knees, check his
Listen, you
medical
got plenty
records.
of
He
Dr.
got
J's, you
fake
got plenty of
knees and
Steph
everything.
Curry's, plenty of LeBrons, you got plenty of Lou Alcindors, you know, Oscar Robertson. You ain't got no Michael Jordan. It's just one. Period.
Right. First
he
of
was
all,
the man.
we all
ain't no
MJ.
comparison. None of them.
All MJ fourth quarter right now. We
Yeah,
talking about
none of them.
right now.
Go watch the highlight tapes. You'll start saying it too. God damn, look at this dude.
I want to fly
You know what I
like
mean?
an eagle.
You heard the best player say, I thought it was God in a basketball uniform. That's how bad this man was.
All right,
It's just
rapid
like a
fire.
player.
I
Is
don't
that
know
a
what Hot
quote?
Rod is talking about.
I'm just saying, it's Michael Jordan as everybody else.
Wait.
I don't care what nobody
Can we-
say.
can we
I done lived
explain-
through it all. I remember Oscar Robertson.
Can we explain
I done
rapid
lived
fire?
through Shaq. All of them.
Right.
Yeah, they all good, but
We
it's
losing
Mike
your
and then it's
background.
everybody else.
Yo, Hot
Everybody
Rod,
else.
we moved on.
Okay.
Again, it runs in the family. You
That
got to know
upset
when to
me.
move the fuck on. Psych on.
It just upset me. Please don't say that
Wait,
again.
did you explain rapid fire though? What was
I will.
rapid fire?
Stace losing his background though.
Yeah.
He had moved out of shot.
Long as he don't say it's plenty of Michael Jordan.
Right.
This is
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
it's unfinished
But anyway,
projects.
moving on.
Conversation. All right, rapid fires. I'm just asking you a question, Lyair, off the
Okay,
cuff,
bet.
and you
Bam.
know, give me short, quick answers. You know, nothing major. First question: favorite artist of all time.
R.
Kanye
Kelly.
West.
Not basketball.
Next. Boom.
Who is it?
R. Kelly.
Kanye West. Boom.
Of all time?
Boom.
That motherfucker's retarded.
Yeah, we gotta go around the room now. I was
Hey,
going just to you.
listen. You said rapid fire. That's just me. We all live at different times. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I can say
Let me go around
Kanye
real quick.
West.
All the rest
Boom.
is yours. Got it. Richie Rich, favorite artist of all time for you.
I've seen people live, so
Too long. Boom.
I have a short list
Yeah, I know.
of all
You don't
time.
know nothing about
That's
rapid
a
fire.
what
tough
kind of
one.
gun is this? This is not rapid.
Right.
Just
Boom,
one.
boom.
Now I'm loading up though. I'm getting ready to go very low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Luther because I've seen him live, and his vocals was very impressive.
Hot Rod.
Okay.
Well, sentimental touch.
Huh?
No, the OJs.
The OJs.
Okay.
Zeke.
Recovery. Good.
The one and only Purple Man, Prince.
I thought you were
Prince.
saying Barney at first. I was about to say.
I
He
know.
started licking his finger.
But
Prince.
do you know Prince?
Okay.
Prince
All right.
played 27 instruments. Period.
I didn't even know that.
Just check, he played 27 instruments. Wrote all his music. Played every instrument on his albums. He's the most talented musician and person of all time. Period.
Yeah.
Wait.
Michael Jordan.
But I
Hold
never
on.
seen him live.
Because he
I
moved
get it.
forward. Yeah.
You did say of all time. My bad. Michael Jackson. Boom. Bam. That's
Michael
me.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. And
All right. If I had to say that of all time, it'd be
Smokey
Michael
Robinson.
Jordan. No, Michael Jordan. All right,
What?
here we go, Lyair.
Best
There you
singer.
go.
Dream
Let him
collaboration.
Dream collaboration.
Yeah, who you want to work with?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross. All right.
You know
Favorite.
what?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Richie.
We should
wait,
took the rabbit out of that one. That should have been a question we asked him earlier to give us an insight of where he is and the type of help that would be the best help for him.
Rick Ross is.
That would have been something. Instead of being rapid with it, I would like to indulge in that a little bit. But
good.
Go ahead.
Great.
I'm gonna try to make it fast.
Great
though,
preparation, Richie Rich.
Yeah, who's like to work
That
with
would have been a
Me,
great question.
Michael Jordan.
I say Rick Ross because he's an artist. Came from Philadelphia.
Huh?
He's an
He from
artist.
Philly?
He's from Philly. And
He born and raised in
Ross?
Philly or just grew up in Philly?
I don't know too much. I just know he was from Philly, so he got a little Philly in him. But
This is where we had side people be like, "Yo, Google that shit." Rick Ross in Philly.
Philly, Miami. I heard
All right,
Philly.
shoot. Go
He
ahead.
like Philly, but I know he came from nothing and became a businessman in many ways. And not only that, he learned how to capitalize his money, multiply his money in ways that I want to learn. You know what I mean?
All right, that makes sense.
Great mentor.
You
You
look
know
like
what I
Rick
mean?
Ross a little bit now that you mentioned
Oh.
it. Okay.
Yeah. For
What
us,
they say,
that means
yeah.
we gotta go to the bathroom or something. All right, favorite Philly food.
Cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak.
Really? I mean, that's the obvious.
Right. If you don't say cheesesteak, you ain't from Philly. Then.
All right, I'll take the
Tony
cheesesteak.
Luke's.
And this
Jim
is
Steak.
like I'm gonna ask this in two parts because I'm
Go.
gonna let Richie answer this too.
Go.
Funniest family member off stage.
The humorist one.
What?
He said
Funniest
off
family
stage.
member off stage?
Off
Damn.
stage, yeah.
Mm.
Funniest family member.
Let me
said
see.
off stage.
Yeah.
Wait, whose family?
Off
This
stage.
family?
My
Yes.
dad.
Papa.
Pop, you going with Pop?
Nah, I ain't going to
Yeah.
Papa.
He is funny.
But hold on. What do you mean by off stage? I'm lost on that one.
I mean, we only had one true potential talent. We had our Michael Jordan in the family in a comedian sense. And this
So you talking
goes
about
to my
Rodney.
example of we had a Michael Jordan comedian, and it's just that stage fright. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
This is
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
hear. It's a
I would
rumor.
never say.
It's a
look,
rumor.
I would lean
he needed all
towards
of us to
Rodney,
just
though.
push his ass on
Rodney
stage.
was a
That's what
funny
it
guy.
is.
Yeah.
Rodney
No,
was a funny guy.
Some people
Right.
want
Get your
the
ass on
ball
stage.
when it's 2 seconds left. Give me the ball. You know what I mean? 'Cause you know
No.
what they're gonna do with it.
How?
I'm
Yeah, we
with
gonna-
Hot Rod.
We there
Guy-
after 5 minutes.
Guy
We get
was
down to
funny.
2 seconds. Give me the rock.
Guy
You know what
was
I mean?
funny. Rodney was funny, but that's the funniest guy. But none of them, made work of it. They were just
How-
funny. There's plenty of
You
funny
said-
people in the family, in all kind of families. That's why I said off stage.
Rabbit.
Do we have any funny family members on stage? At the
Everybody.
stage?
Me.
Not yet.
There was no one funnier than Jimmy Mack. Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boo. That's
But
he
right.
sang.
There
He
was
sang.
no one funnier than Jimmy Mack. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
with you on that.
He was
Zeke,
right.
Zeke like how he held the note. Woo.
All right, this is turning out not to be rapid fire. You're right, King.
Yeah, you
All
gotta
right,
be
next
fast.
question.
Y'all
We
know.
only got 4 more.
They were reloading with pellets and shit. Nigga, I got the Uzi. Click, 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 click.
Bang, right back at you.
I mean,
I'm glad you see
the
this.
slingshot.
We're rolling right into it.
I dropped my bullets.
What's your biggest distraction?
My biggest distraction.
Pussy.
Every fucking
Everything. Yeah, there we go.
You
Good
can't
answer.
answer for me, but every motherfucking thing.
I was ahead of you.
A fly.
Damn.
I lost
He
track.
said a fly.
Yo, he like
The flies, nigga. Fly.
when Guy
He
brought
said
the
a fly.
dog. Yeah, he was like, yeah, the dog keep, or as long as you keep the dog's attention, like he'll pay attention to you. But let him
Listen.
see something else and shit. He'd be like, stay or whatever. All right, yeah. Am I gonna get the treat? I'm gonna get a fly.
This
And
ain't
you
no
go run
rapid
with the
fire double R. This is a taser gun.
biggest
I ain't gonna lie,
distraction.
man.
All right, next one.
Everything, man.
Favorite motivational song.
Favorite motivational song.
Beat it. Beat it. Don't tell on and beat it.
I throw mine out there. We're gonna go around the horn while you think about that. Mine's is Spirit from Boys in the Hood, the soundtrack. Richie Rich.
God, man, please. I don't even listen to music. I don't do
right.
anything anymore. So
Hot Rod.
motivational.
Okay. Yeah, motivation.
Shit, my bad. Go ahead. Come
No.
back to me.
Hot Rod.
Well, it's a gospel song, and I forget the name of it.
Who's the artist?
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Change gonna come.
Yeah, there you go.
Change gonna come. All right, Zeke.
Yeah.
Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness.
Yeah.
I can hear that beat in my head.
Yep. Yep.
All right,
Richie
thank
Rich.
you.
The one and only.
What is it?
Favorite
You know what,
motivational
man?
song.
A thing that's been missing out of my life for quite some time now is a love song, but any love song is working for me now because it's like a lost. It's a lost
Come on,
spirit.
Uncle R.
All right.
Yeah. When I say it, you know, I need to fall back in love. That's what I need.
All right.
We
Go
need
to
to record
church.
that the way he said
King,
that.
King Lyair. What you
I ain't gonna
got?
lie to y'all. Look, I might
Gotta
not
stay out of
be
the
on.
strip joint,
I might not
bitch.
be on the same frequency as y'all, but I'm gonna have to say Lion King, nigga. Lion King,
No,
nigga.
I'm
When that
with
shit came on,
He start crying.
as the day we arrive
Oh,
on the
man.
planet. Nigga, what? Shit.
Yeah.
He just got finished listening to that.
Right.
That motherfucker, he was holding me on top of the mountain and shit. That was me. That's what I felt like. And he was like, oh, this is yours.
I mean, now to keep it 100, my second motivational song is Keep Rockin'. Comes out July the 31st.
I
Pay
like
attention.
that.
Take note.
Damn.
All right.
Damn
That was
it.
a setup,
Next to the
too. I
last
could've
one,
went
baby.
for it.
When he
I
did
could've
that,
jumped on that.
I like what you did
Good.
there. I like what you
One
did there.
word. One word that describes King Lyair. One word. This just for the king. And now
Are
it's
y'all
true.
saying the word for me or?
No,
Yo, you
this
gotta
is
come
just
up
you,
with it.
baby.
One word.
One word to describe you.
You're gonna have to get back to me.
Oh,
Undisciplined.
you're supposed to know that, baby.
Back to me, nah, because that's rapid fire. We
Yeah.
passed that.
All right.
Think about this.
Yeah, this is something you got to sleep on. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we all do know King Lyair, so now that he mentioned it, let's go around the horn. Let's start with Zeke. One word to describe based on, the years that you know him.
Unique.
Unique, hot rod,
Talented.
talented, obvious, Richie Rich,
Organic.
organic,
What?
original.
Yeah, you going to bust a joint on him?
I will say
Oh,
one
that's
word.
orgasm.
I
Damn.
had to get back to y'all.
It's not a word.
All right,
No.
listen, man. Indomitable.
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 All right, break out the.
Yeah, I got to get my
Who's our
dictionary.
guy? Somebody Google this Indomitable.
How you spell that? Is that
Google that real quick, man. Indomitable.
My
Yeah.
stomach hurt on that one.
Hey.
Indomitable. or
Yeah,
my-
this
Yeah.
might just be one of your lyric words.
What
there.
does indomitable mean?
Listen.
Can't hear it.
Impossible to subdue or defeat. That's indomitable.
Okay. Got you.
Indomitable. You got a side joint in there giving you these words, King?
He's talking about his spiritual warfare.
No, and the reason why I would use that is because, again, we all got to do our own research into different doors. You feel me? And sometimes you can't even speak the language that they speak. They may be using words like that, and because you don't use words like that, you can't get in this door. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I want to show that I can speak intelligently and use words like
Indomitable.
Yeah,
There you go. Wait,
Motherfucker,
Sean.
indomitable,
So,
nigga.
It's definitely
did y'all
getting
hear
late.
it?
Hold
Let
on.
me ask you, wait. Did you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
when I
All trades
asked
is
him for
coming to
definition
me.
of indomitable? Did everybody
Soon as
hear
you
it?
did.
Or
You
I'm
think
just
I would
saying?
have a room
Only
like
can
this
hear
if
it.
I
Okay,
wasn't
go ahead.
indomitable, nigga?
No, I thought you said abdomen, and my stomach started fucking with me a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're not indomitable.
Like, my bad.
No, my one word is just energy. You've always been an energetic guy from the time you were little, leading up to now. You always brought the
no
energy. So any barbecue, anything we've done, it'll be a little energy. Rodney come through with some funniness. Your Uncle Stacy there with some funny. But as soon as you come through the door, there's the energy, the music, and everything's happening.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't even come if Neff
I'll take it.
Extraordinaire and
Sold.
Indomitable wasn't coming.
I'll take it.
All right, last
Sold.
one. and then we out. One thing you want people to remember about you. One thing
That's
you
a
want
good
people
one.
to remember about you.
Hard work, no free
And
time.
you know, we should have did
All
this.
right. I like that.
What did he say? I didn't hear. I'm sorry. Say it again.
His slogan,
Hard work, no free time.
his
We're
brand.
lucky to have them today.
Right.
Where bosses never
Okay.
clock out.
Nice.
They check out.
Gosh.
Keep rocking. I think I might have took one of your lines there. All right, let's go around the horn real quick. Any last words for King Lyair? Any last comments? Let's start with Hot Rod.
Well, no comment. I just want to see you succeed and prosper. And I really think, all jokes aside, that Zeke Freak could help you to the finish line. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, he could take all whatever you've been working on, all your stuff, he could take you and bring you to the finish line. I'm telling you. Be your man.
I received that.
Zeke the Freak, AKA.
All I want to say is keep pushing and slice the garbage. That's it. When you do that, you're definitely fully in control of everything. You know, so don't let nothing hold you back. Just stay away from the negative stuff. That's it. It's that simple. You know, you have a mission, finish it. Period.
Richie Rich.
Hey, TC3B. It's the roots. You already you're ready. It's just that you need a good foundation, and even though we're 1,000 years old, TC3B is going to make a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. Mm-hmm.
And
last but like, I'm gonna let you get on King Lyair. I would say trying to release this first song on July the 31st, Keep Rockin', and maybe a couple more this year. Stay focused, one project at a time. So like Zeke said, we got Keep Rockin' finished. Now we just got all the background, marketing, promotion, get everything in order, have everything right by July the 31st. And then we'll start worrying about the next project, but one project at a time. Because, you come with 10 to 20 at a time and you want that heard. And I understand all that, but one project at a time. And I think once you start seeing some of that action actually come to light, then that'll become a better habit. Again, like Zeke was saying, and you'll have a better habit of seeing things through. And then, your ultimate goal will be, you'll be releasing more singles and we'll see what happens from there. But just focus in, keep one project at a time. Stay focused.
Right.
All right. And we appreciate you coming on. I'm going to give you a chance to say your last words. Again, thanks for the time. We're trying to keep talent within the family and share it with the world, or get the talent within the family and start sharing it with the world. It's definitely there. And right. I'm going to back up on future episodes we've done now with your mom, our sister, who's now an author. A couple of years ago, she published a book. And so we've had her on, and her episode will be coming on sometime after yours. So there's a lot of talent within the family. We're working on Hot Rod to get him on the stage. We'll see that sometime in the future. We're trying to reel Zeke in with some of his organizational skills and the music talent and keep this thing going. And Richie Rich, even though he keep bringing up age, it's never too late for anything. And then he doesn't believe he doesn't have any talent, whatever. And this is the wisdom. And, he analyzes and keeps things on a certain perspective, and everybody plays their part. And it's definitely not easy with what we've been through already 2 to 3 years leading up to this point. But right. For me, visually, it's definitely getting easier what needs to get done. And, we're trying to lead by example with this podcast and future brand building stuff we do. So stick right. with it. Any last words for you what you got going on, future stuff, last words, what you want people to leave with other than what you've already said?
Yeah.
Hard work, no free time is always in motion, always going, and always got the green light. You feel me? But I want to say this, man. Words are very powerful. You feel me? And we all have the same equal opportunities to do things that you think is unreachable, untouchable, and sometimes you just don't have the right words said to you. And I'm happy that I have my uncles to be my conscience in such a way to keep me focused and believing in me, to keep me going and stay high energy and all of the good things that you guys have mentioned. And I'm gonna carry that every day. And yeah, y'all gonna see y'all progress and your nephew and everything that I've been through. I've been with, we've been through this shit together. I want to see y'all be exactly what I always thought y'all gonna be. Great. And greatness. Just
I see you got your cross on like me. Are you close to God?
I put him first, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Hot Rod knows how to take us home.
I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys.
We gotta get crosses for these guys, Double R. You know what I mean?
The thunder, it just started thundering again, and I seen the lightning.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys for bringing me on here. I can't wait to see the next episode. I don't know what you guys got in store for the world and for me. I'm seriously thankful, and yeah, thank you guys for bringing me on, man.
I appreciate it.
Write another fucking song after this shit. You heard?
There you go.
All right, hold on. Let's give it up for Lyair.
Yeah.
Give it up for Lyair.
There you go.
Good job.
Hard work, no free time.
Let me end it on mentioning your Instagram at Hard Work No Free Time.
Talk to
upcoming releases July the 31st. Again, keep rocking. Our theme, our anthem. We're going to have to make the best out of that and come up with some other stuff to make sure we get that rolling.
Talk to him.
Again, the Uncle Sean Entertainment thing, again, it's never too late for anything. I always keep that open. This is what the podcast is rolling on. This is what I roll with. Again, trying to see a vision through and just start taking action. I think this year has been a lot more action to try and see a lot of this stuff through. And then, again, stay focused. Do what you got to do.
Take that. So
one at a time, baby.
Bam! Let them cook.
All right.
So
Equalizer.
I'm Uncle Sean, the architect, and I'm out.
And I'm King Lyair, aka Mr. Hardware No Free Time.
That's
AKA
right.
be a
Hot
boss
ride,
nigga,
ice
out.
cream truck.
Zeke the freak. Magnifique. Good night, all.
Peace.
Yo,
We out.
Hey, Z.
3 voices, 3 opinions, 3 sides, 1 equalizer, ZTF.